Hey everyone, welcome back to EnrichPoint. Today we're going to be talking about the epSpeak AAC app and specifically about alerts. So a little while ago we met with a group of parents to talk about AAC apps and what their certain requirements were. What actually came up was they needed to have a way to get alerted when their child or their special needs adult does something on the app, right? They want to be aware that happened. And not only them, their spouses, maybe even the siblings, want to be aware that that happened as well. So what we're going to look at is EnrichPoint.com. So when you're logged into EnrichPoint.com and in the Caregiver Portal under epSpeak, there is an alerts menu item over here, and you have your end users, right? So this could be your special needs kids or adults. Pick the one that you want to look at right now. And there's two things on the right that we can see. Recent alerts, which is all the different alerts that they got, and also what items you want to flag for being alerted on. So these are the categories that this particular user has access to. So if we click on feelings, you'll see that we've got angry and scared are the two items that are flagged for alerts. So a parent wants to know when their child clicks on angry or scared. For us specifically, we also have under places to eat, we have Culvers as something that we want to get notified of, because when my grandson clicks on Culvers, I want to be aware that he's hungry. So we're going to drop what we're doing and we're going to head to Culvers. Okay, so this is how you set the different alerts. Now, let's have a look at the actual apps. So on the left here, this is the epSpeak app. Right, this is what your end users would be using. So you've got your categories on the top and your items on the bottom. Now, when you click on something like happy, it will play the audio, it will show the image, it will show the text, but nothing will happen on the right, which is the Caregiver app or the epCaregiver app. But if they click on angry, you'll see in a second, there you go, notification. I can click on that and it will tell me from epSpeak, Jones' son, angry, tapped angry in feelings. It'll tell you what time it happened, what category, and what specific item. Right, so now you get notified straight away. The other thing around alerts is if they click on it 5 times, you will get a more urgent notification. And then you actually have to do something with that. So for example, if they click angry 5 times, the caregiver will get notified that that has happened. Right? Same sort of thing as if I go to places to eat and I have to click on Culvers, I should get a notification. There you go. Now I know that he clicked on Culvers and I can go and do something about that. If we go back to the website, and you can see we've got, this was a few minutes ago, but I can refresh this and you'll see I clicked on Culvers and angry, and I can acknowledge these if I want to. When you acknowledge them, you'll actually see who it was handled by. So any caregiver in your family that logs into this site, they will see who it was and what actually happened. Okay, hope this is really helpful. This is a really great way to just be kind of on top of things. And like I said, the best example is when my grandson is in another room and he happens to be hungry, or we happen to be in a different room and we don't hear him, right? Or we don't hear him press on Culvers or hungry in the app. This is a really great way for myself and my wife to get notified that our grandson's actually hungry, and we can kind of drop what we're doing, get him into the car, and off we go and grab him some food. All right, hopefully this is really helpful for you guys. Feel free to download the app. If you want to check out the epCaregiver app, go to the EnrichPoint.com site, go to the epSpeak app and get a trial of it, and you'll be able to try this out and set up your alerts and start getting some alerts. Thanks for your time.